Do you have a pinpoint stance serve and you want to be able to hit much faster and be able to curve the ball more and just get a lot more racket speed on it? Let's check out Jannik Sinner serving here. Classic technique that he is using for the pinpoint stance. And there's one little detail that you can copy today that is going to give you more racket speed. When you toss, try bringing the back foot up at the exact same time. Casper Ruud does this, Jannik Sinner. When you toss and bring the back foot up at a very similar time, it allows you to explode up with your body before your racket gets to the birthday hat. See, when you serve, there's a movement where the racket passes in over your head, hitting a birthday hat. It's this move right here, where the racket goes from in front of your head to behind your head. It's also known as the saluting motion, right? Or talk on the phone, your palm should be down as you do this. This move is the move that you see with high level players. But it isn't just the move that you have to keep track of. You have to make sure that you're doing it at the right time, right? It's not just what you do, it's when you do it. Many of you are making the birthday hat move, but you're making the birthday hat move and hitting the birthday hat off before your foot hits the ground. You do not want to hit the birthday hat, then your foot hits the ground, because then you have what's called an early racket drop. It's where the racket is behind your back and then you begin exploding up. You don't get the shoulder stretch, you don't get the deep racket drop, and you simply don't get as much racket speed. Let's look at his serve in slow motion. We'll diagram it, and then I'll come back in front of the camera. All right, so let's look at his tossing arm and let's look at the back foot. Look how they move in unison. He's tossing and bringing the back foot up at the same time. What does that mean? It means because his back foot came up, he is ready to explode up before he hits the birthday hat. And you can see that right here. Let's go to the point where we'll look at his hat and we'll see when he's at his lowest point, which is right there. So we'll put a yellow line right at his hat. So notice his hat goes down to that yellow line and then he pops back up again. So I want you to do this with your own serve if you got a pinpoint stance. What I want you to do is look to see when your head begins popping up. And let's see right there, his hat is beginning to show above that yellow line. That means he's exploding up. And notice it is before he gets to the birthday hat. So if he has a birthday hat on his head, he's exploding up now. And that's before he hits the birthday hat. Many of you are waiting until your racket is all the way down here to begin exploding up. And that's because you don't actually have an early racket drop, which is what it's commonly called. It's actually a late leg drive. Early racket drop is actually a late leg drive. It's because the racket is doing its thing, hitting the birthday hat, and then the racket goes all the way down here, and then finally the body explodes up, and everyone blames the racket. It's not the racket. It's because you took too long to bring the back foot up. So by the time the back foot plants and you can explode up, the racket has long hit the birthday hat and is already down behind the back. So learn to bring the tossing arm up and the back foot up at the same time. And then when your foot hits the ground, explode up. It'll be before you hit the birthday hat and you'll crush your serve. Now, I want to really focus on this idea of early racket drop versus late leg drive. When you view your serve and your racket is dropping down before you initiate the leg drive, that's a problem, because then that means the racket is just dropping on its own. If you really want to get a deep and fast racket drop, you need your body going the opposite direction of the racket. But if you're down, like I had recently a stroke analysis for someone, and this is actually why I'm doing this video, is kind of like jog my memory to talk about this, is this student was going down with their body with the racket. See that? See how my body and racket are going down together? That's not what you want. In the service motion, the body and the racket go in opposite directions. So you're up and the racket's down. Then as the body goes down, your racket goes up. See that? The body is going down, the racket's going up. Now my body's going to go up and the racket goes down. There's an inverse relationship between the two. With the pinpoint stance, so many of you are suffering from what you call an early racket drop because you're tossing, then you're lifting the racket up, and then finally your foot, your back foot, begins coming up. By that point, your racket's already begun to drop, and then finally you explode up, but you get nowhere near the amount of racket speed. And people who have that trouble and they want me to analyze their serve, and I do it for them, and I send them back a full 30-minute video lesson comparing them side by side to the pros, they'll say, Ryan, I know that I have an early racket drop, so I'm trying to pause my racket. I'm trying to pause here so I don't drop. We are blaming the wrong thing, folks. Don't blame the racket if you have an early racket drop. That's why I don't call it an early racket drop, because it's not an early racket drop. It's a late leg drive. You are driving your legs up after the racket has already begun to drop. For a pinpoint stance, the fix is to toss and bring this back foot up and bend the knees at the same time. So it's this move right here. Then what ends up happening is you're primed and ready to explode before your racket gets to the birthday hat. Now you can begin exploding up. Now the racket drives down, comes around, and you get so much more racket speed. So please go out and film your serve. Fix this timing of the toss and the back foot coming up, and you'll watch. You will absolutely crush your serve. Now, if you're tired of lugging around your old and outdated ball machine, then just make your tennis friends jealous and get the Proton Ball Machine by Hydrogen Sports. And right now you can get free shipping in the USA when you use my link. It's in the description. You'll find it in the first comment. You'll also see it on the screen at the end of this video. The Proton is fully programmable using its intuitive app. In fact, you control it using your smartphone or watch. It holds up to 100 balls and weighs less than 20 pounds. To see how truly amazing this ball machine is, and to get free shipping when you order one, be sure to use my link. Now, before I share that link with you, if you're looking for new practice partners in your local area, maybe you want to find stronger singles and doubles opponents to play against, or you want to find a coach who's close to you who can help you with your game, then check out PlayYourCourt. It's a database of players and coaches in your local area who you can contact today and start playing more tennis. I've put their link in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. Check out PlayYourCourt. You're going to love it. So click right there to check out the Proton Ball Machine, and with that link, you're given a coupon code for free shipping. Pinpoint stance servers, toss and bring the back foot up at the same time. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.